Hey everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what? I picked up some stuff, let's see, it wasn't last Saturday, but the Saturday before, Severin and Vinegar Syndrome were both having sales. And I got in on Severin sale. Picked up a few more titles. I'm really loving Severin right now. I got quite a bit of stuff from them earlier this year. I think it was like around 10 titles during the Black Friday thing. So here, I picked up a few more, and let's get into it. So we're going to start with Paganini Horror, or Paganini Horror, or not quite sure how you pronounce the first word, but I'm going to say Paganini, Paganini Horror. Paganini looks better. 1989, I believe this movie came out. 88 or 89. It's got Daria Nicolodi in it. Really cool idea for a... It's kind of like a ghost story type movie. Next we have The Boys Next Door. Directed by Penelope... I want to say her last name right. Spheris. Directed by Penelope Spheris, starring Maxwell Caulfield, Charlie Sheen. I remember seeing this movie when it came out, way back when. And it's basically two guys that just don't fit, into the world. They just graduated high school. They're not quite sure what they want to do. Maxwell Caulfield, I believe, he has a job like working at a plant of some kind, and that's not what he wants to do. They crash a graduation party for one of their classmates. This is, if I remember right. And they just kind of get treated like crap. They're like, what are you guys doing here? You don't belong here. And they go on a killing spree. So, The Boys Next Door. Very cool movie. Next is one of the movies from the Blood Island box set. And that is The Mad Doctor of Blood Island. I haven't seen this movie, so really want to see this movie. I like this cover compared to the other cover. I don't think... No, the disc just has that cover on it, but I will try to find a picture and show you what the other cover looks like. And put it like right there. Next is another one of the movies from the Blood Island box set. And that is Brides of Blood. These two movies were both Mad Doctor of Blood Island and Brides of Blood were both made like in the Philippines. There was a surgence of making cheap horror movies over there, and these were becoming like drive-in fillers. I mean, stuff that people would put in just for the heck of it. You had like all kinds of crazy stuff coming out of there. That's where they made a lot of like the women in prison movies. The Big Bird Cage, White Mama, Black Mama, stuff like that. And there's actually a place for them in, horror. Last but not least is Barbara Steele, the Queen of Horror, in Nightmare Castle. Now, the cool thing about this is, again, I said this before, I like it when I can get like more than one movie on a disc. This has 3 movies, plus you get Castle of Blood and Terror Creatures from the Grave. So when you're paying so much money for this one, you divide it by 3, and then you're really only paying for like, per movie, a lesser price. And that's the way I always do it in my head. Barbara Steele, of course, plays 2 sisters. They look like they could be twins, but one's blonde, one's brunette, and they're trying to drive one of them crazy. It's a fun movie. It's one of those movies that's in that I believe was in a public domain for the longest time, and if you bought any of those like real cheap horror packs, it was on there. This one's supposed to have like probably the best cut, so I haven't watched it yet. I just got this stuff. Looking forward to watching it all. Severin does an awesome job, along with Vinegar Syndrome. So these are the 5 films that I picked up. Boom, from their sale. Again, Nightmare Castle, Castle of Blood, Terror Creatures from Beyond the Grave, Brides of Blood, Mad Doctor of Blood Island, Boys Next Door, and I'm going to do it again, Paganini Horror. It's probably Paganini Horror, but I'm not quite sure. You know, whatever. It is what it is. Always like, subscribe, share, and comment. Did you get anything from the SEVERIN sale? If you did, leave a link in the comment section so I can watch it, see what you picked up. You know, always comment. I want to know what you have to say. When you do subscribe, hit that bell, bing that bell, ring that bell. That way you know if I put something new up. And as always, that's right, I am the 13th Wolfman, and, yep, I'm on the prowl.